Hi, my name is Dũng and we are Root4. Today our group will present about feasibility of Walmart in applying new method in the business. First, look at the presentation overview. We have uh, introduction, issue and impact, proposed solution, feasibility, implementation, and finally conclusion. We begin with the company background. Walmart was founded in 1962 by Sam Walton and was published in 1970. Immediately after its launch, Walmart achieved a lot of unexpected success. In 1979, Walmart surprised the world by becoming the largest supermarket retail empire in the United States, with the consumer goods and food accounting for about 20% of sales. Today, Walmart remains the largest retailer in the world by sales. The company is run by Doug McMillon and has more than 2 million employees. Move to the objective. The goal of this research is to lay forth a blueprint to different solutions. First, artificial intelligence (AI), and the second one is blockchain technology. These two technology is to assist the Walmart better understand what it needs to prepare for improvement initiative. Feasibility analysis and step-by-step execution will be introduced, and move to the constraint. The absolute precision of the statistical evidence obtained is restriction in this study. The operational cost is the private and sensitive information to share from Walmart's standpoint. Because the writers are less likely to publicize rising, the cost of each needed to component is also gathered from a variety of sources. And it's the end of my part. So Wesley will talk about the issue and impact.
Hey guys, I'm Wesley and I'm going to be talking about the issues that Walmart is facing. The first issue that they're facing is the mismanagement of third-party vendors. The second issue is the box model cannot compete with Amazon, and the third issue is the future of shipping. The first issue, as I said, is the mismanagement of third-party vendors. And one of the issues that Walmart faces is in their marketplace, where they have third-party vendors and their own products that can be sold. And what ends up happening is that the third-party vendors compete against Walmart's products because Walmart controls the pricing of the third-party vendors, and they sometimes lower the price of the third-party vendors to give discounts. And Walmart ends up having to subsidize the costs that they're discounting, and also they're going to lose profit that way too. So it's not a very good environment for their marketplace. Another thing is that Walmart lacks SKUs of their own products on their website, and that's something that they should also work on, is to create more of their own products and SKUs. And another thing is that Walmart's main goal is to get commission off third-party vendors, so that's how they make most of their profit, and they try to reduce the shipping fees by using their stores as fulfillment centers. The next thing plays into the first role, is that they need distribution centers, because right now the Walmart CEO said on an article that they don't have enough stores to fulfill orders. That's why they use their stores to do that. But if they want to overtake Walmart at some point, they're going to have to use their own distribution centers, just like Walmart, to hold more SKUs. And another reason why they lack SKUs is because there's tough marketplace rules. They're very strict on who they let in and who they work with as their supplier, where Amazon apparently has a very easy approach with their vendors. And that's why when they do the fulfillment center later on in the presentation, it will be discussed how they can use technology and other things to implement and make their e-commerce stronger. Another thing that Walmart is facing is they're facing issues with shipping at the moment, and because there's limited space, the costs are very high, and they're having to rent their own vessels to ship containers out. And maybe this might not be the problem forever, but I think if Walmart wants to have more control of their supply chain and have a better overall supply chain with their suppliers and e-commerce, they should try and work with autonomous shipping companies that are developing these vessels. Some of these companies are Rolls-Royce, Kongsberg, are producing these autonomous shipping vessels, and it could be used with blockchain and AI to help Walmart. And this is the end of my part, and Tien will be discussing the recommendations and solutions.
In this session, I will outline recommendations for Walmart to fix the three of their main issues. These solutions including artificial intelligence and blockchain. To begin with, AI is the simulation of artificial cognition in machines which have been educated to handle its system in the same way as humans do. AI can be introduced specifically to help Walmart with the two of the issues, the shipping for future and helping Walmart develop more distribution centers that can handle e-commerce products. The AI will come into play with autonomous shipping containers. The shipping vessels are mostly unmanned, produce very little emission, and save a lot of money over a year period. Additionally, AI can be introduced in distribution centers. Walmart mainly use their store at their shipping location for e-commerce. However, if they want to take more market share away from Amazon, they would need to build distribution centers that solely focus on e-commerce. AI will specifically play a role in identifying bottlenecks and out-of-stock items and help to alert managers of incoming issues, which will be imperative in the post-COVID world. With Walmart in control of their shipping, the AI technology from distribution center will have greater ease to operate alongside the autonomous shipping. AI will be a great choice for Walmart because it will apply machine learning, which takes the massive amount of data like inventory, order numbers, SKU, etc. It will also help Walmart identify which items are selling the best in order to restock the shelf accordingly. Additionally, to reduce the reliance over their third-party seller by getting more promotion on their old products via their strong e-commerce, Walmart may use AI to ensure that consumers obtain what they want in online shopping purchases and to assist them find the closest perfect goods, since the one they originally wanted isn't existent. Another solution for Walmart to implement will be blockchain. This technology will help Walmart handle their third-party vendors more efficiently. The blockchain technology is defined as a series of financial activities or digital events which have previously gotten recorded between certain participants. Walmart could use blockchain to aid in the development of the new autonomously transportation firm, reducing the risk associated with the third-party providers. Walmart seems to be more efficient thanks to the accessible blockchain base that records the operation within every shipping container. Walmart might utilize that knowledge to build faster routes and eliminate unnecessary steps in the delivery process. With variable and independent accounting records, bottlenecks and clerical errors are also minimized. Blockchain enables retailer and logistic companies to enter in legal relations that may be terminated at any time whether certain agreed-upon requirements are not fulfilled. This will assist Walmart in quickly agreeing to strong terms with suppliers, which is one of their primary difficulties. Companies should also be capable of making additional money than current third-party merchants, since they will have greater management throughout the supply chain. So these are the two solutions that my group suggested for Walmart to solve their issues.
We'll look into the feasibility of using the proposed solution on Walmart and the prevailing external and internal business environment, which covers technical, operational, schedule, economic, legal, and political. So, assumes using technology increase the efficiency of the firm. Automation through technology and the augmentation of the supply chain strategies are the key for a firm that seeks vertical and horizontal expansion. And also technology is a significant source of competitive advantage for modern firms. And Walmart, being a flag bearer in the U.S. retail sector, also levers technology in problem solving due to technology forces, resources, optimizations and increase the productivity in the supply chain. And moving on to the next slides, in terms of operational management is vital given the firm seeks to optimize resources and provide consumer-centric services. In order to do this, supplier and business relationship management is essential. Additionally, there need to be comprehensive methods and policies that are meant to solve environmental sustainability and protection issues. Operational excellence is highly dependent on the timing of critical operational issues. Thus, operational effectiveness requires optimal supplier-business relationships. And about the schedule feasibility is the extent to which a deadline for a given strategy or process is achievable and realistic. In addition, be eligible and flexible is required. Recently, many businesses seek to maintain lean management methods, and in this case, Walmart also applied the same method would be better. According to the research that we have found, it illustrates that the capital structure variable had a significant effect on Walmart's operational success, while the ownership structure variable had no significant impact on Walmart's operational successes. So, about the economy, in terms of the economy, the important aspect that we need to look at the per capita income of the citizen because it determines the disposable income that a consumer has to use on the products. So when the GDP declines because of the effects of the recession, the per capita income levels will decrease, leading to the reduction of consumer purchasing power. In addition, the company will lay off workers to reduce administration, operations, and maintenance costs, which leads to the government expenditure on critical aspects of the economy. Why this is matter to the Walmart is that the technologies of blockchain and AI have significant implications on the effectiveness. For example, if there are no government interventions in the market, the company can get an adequate opportunity for a further development. As a result, the company is important in aligning growth with the execution of AI and blockchain solutions. So finally, we reach out to the legal and political section. So using blockchain and AI for solving the inherent challenges that the firm is facing requires the conformity of internal and external policies. Effective corporate social responsibility, which is a CSR management, is required because Walmart has been engaged with a legal fetish, specifically involving human resources management. The firm loses not only financial resources in engaging legal suits, but also consumer preference.
In this part, I will talk about how Walmart can implement AI and blockchain in order to improve its supply chains. This part can act as a guide to help Walmart set up the solution and in order to utilize it successfully. To utilize artificial intelligence, first, it is important to understand AI and organizational capability. In this step is where Walmart look at its capabilities and build a framework for AI usage. The next step is to understand business model so that we know where we can implement AI to drive production. Data collection for distribution center is also very important, and it is within this part. Sufficient data is needed in order to build an algorithm that can detect stock out. For the next step, we will begin to benchmark activities and create evaluation KPIs in order to keep track of AI's performance. And finally, we should develop internal competency through training and through the creation of AI team managers. Feedback loops and evaluation of the AI is also within this part, and it helps make adjustment to the solution. For blockchain, firstly, Walmart should develop a framework which contains all the information flow of blockchain traveling through the supply chains. Next, Walmart should understand the capabilities of its partner. There's an IT system requirement, and not many suppliers has that. There's also training and small-scale tests to train both Walmart and its suppliers on how to use this technology. Walmart also needs to encourage suppliers to use blockchain and to have strong utilization of this technology. And finally, there needs to be an evaluation process to see blockchain usage and for further improvement. Thank you for listening, and here are all reference.